my god, I'm literally resting my phone on my sewing machine right now. I just woke up. The eyeliner is not very intact, but you know what? I needed to rant. I needed to rant. Also, my headphones keep disconnecting all the time. And it's not like that there's an issue with the Bluetooth. It's like they keep turning off, which is why they keep disconnecting. And I don't know what's going on, but I'm trying not to buy anything right now because I'm trying to save money. So, oh well, they're just gonna disconnect. So I needed to wake up to rant, even though I'm like, I'm not getting ready just to rant. I'm just gonna rant. I don't care what I look like to rant. But I've been, unfortunately, just this morning, and I've seen it like every now and then in this year so far on TikTok specifically. There's a very interesting crowd of Gen Z people, specifically like women in their early 20s, I would say, where they're like, oh my god, I cannot believe that we thought eyeliner looked good. It looked so horrible. There was this one person, why is my hair like flat and then going out? It's stressing me out. Oh my gosh, why does it look like that? What is going on? Anyways, bro, okay, I think I went whatever. No, literally, like, that looks so weird, right? What's going on? Because my hair is like used to be curly, but then it was straight, and now it's like wavy, but the waves are, don't know what they're doing. Anyways, yeah, basically I've just been seeing a lot of stuff on TikTok about how Gen Z, my own crowd, is hating on eyeliner. And then I saw a millennial talking with their Gen Z sister, and they were like, what is it that gives away that I'm older than you? And to me, I'm like, oh, they would look the same age, like whatever. And then the Gen Z sister was like, oh, it's the cat eye eyeliner. What do you mean? And then everyone in the comments that was Gen Z was screenshotting her eyeliner, and they were like, it's true. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? And I know my eyeliner is not looking like amazing right now because I went to sleep and I woke up and it's kind of rubbed off, but I'm sick of people hating on eyeliner. And this one Gen Z girl was like, oh my god, in 2021 person thought that I looked, literally her words, thought that I looked like Amy Winehouse, and that was my wake-up call. And then I was like, what? And I know what Amy Winehouse looks like, but I looked up a picture again because I was like, I feel like you're gaslighting me. No, her eyeliner looks great. What's wrong with you? I feel like everybody is a sim right now. Everybody is an NPC. Everybody is fucking boring. Y'all are pissing me off. Y'all are stressing me out. And I always say this. Like, live for yourself. Look like how you want to look like. Don't try to fit in. If you happen to fit in, great. If you don't, great. Just look like what you want to look like. Don't try to fit into what is the norm and what's popular at the moment, because it's ever changing. Like, in like the early 2000s, big booties were ugly, and then in like 2019, big booties were like, oh my god, everybody wants them. And now I don't even know what the fuck it is. But just like, and I've always said this, like, about how much I don't care about what other people think about my personal appearance, is that I've always said this as an example. If I wear eyeliner every single day for the last like 10 plus years, like ever since I was in middle school, and I don't even know if it was popular at the time because I was homeschooled, so I just like wore it because I wanted to wear it. Like, nobody was looking at it but me because I was home all day, and I always told myself I was never gonna work at a job that didn't wear me eyeliner. I don't have to wear it big every day. Oh my god, my puppy's whining. So sorry. She's probably like, why aren't you taking me out from my crate? Because you're talking, but it's not even technically supposed to be wake up time yet. It's just me. I woke up because I needed to rant. But anyways, but I've okay, let me like stop being ADHD as hell and stay on topic for a second. I've always said, as an example, for how much that I am just going to continue to express myself in the way that I want, is that I've been wearing eyeliner every single day for over a decade. If tomorrow or today people decided that wearing eyeliner was ugly and that it was like atrocious and the worst thing in the world, I would still wear eyeliner every single day in public and in private, because I like it and I like how it looks on me, and you should care about what you like on you and not what other people like on you, because you have to live with yourself. You have to look at yourself the longest. You have to be with yourself the longest. So what other people think about you shouldn't matter. Obviously, like, words still hurt and it still gets to you, whatever, like, that's fine. But at the end of the day, you should live for yourself. But I like knew that 2020 eyeliner wasn't always going to be super popular. I didn't know that in 2020, but I was like kind of sensing that last year, because I'm like, oh, like, everyone's kind of getting a little less colorful. I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but I think colorful is a good way to describe it. And I'm like, you know, people are probably gonna think that big eyeliner is ugly one day, but I don't think eyeliner is ever gonna fully go out of style. But now, maybe it's just because I'm on TikTok too much, but I'm like, oh my god, like, why is Gen Z making fun of eyeliner? Why are y'all fucking boring? And like, Gen Z, or maybe it's not Gen Z, but that's just what I think. Like, whenever there's a house remodeling and there's a beautiful, colorful, vintage house, and millennials will remodel it to be like white and basically look like a psych ward, Gen Z people will comment on that and be like, oh my god, why is everything so white? Why are you making everything so boring? But then Gen Z people right now are currently complaining about eyeliner being too much and about certain outfits and certain types and styles and stuff being too flashy. And I'm like, bitch, well, of course everything's fucking boring, because y'all are boring. Y'all are becoming boring. Stop saying, oh my god, people shouldn't wear this or dress like this, because why do you think it looks good? Just wear what you want to fucking wear. Like, and the people, it was like a trend on TikTok to be like, these are the styles of clothing that I hate, or post a video and ask a question and be like, oh, like, what is a style of clothing or makeup that you hate right now, blah blah blah. Why are we judging other people? Why are we, like, even if you're boring wait, okay, even if you're plain naturally, and that is just what you like, you don't like colorful clothing, you don't like eyeliner, you're not grunge or alt or preppy, you're just like t-shirt, jeans, like plain color kind of person, not like super bright, not super dark, just in the middle, and that is who you are, and that is what you like. It's nothing flashy, it's in the middle, it's plain, and plain doesn't mean bad. It's fine, fucking be like that. But when people are judging people for not being like that, it's annoying. And then when people are trying to be plain because they think being too flashy is bad, it's fucking annoying. And then, like, basically, let's just stop judging people, right? Because if you're naturally plain, be plain. But if you're trying to tell other people to be plain and you're making fun of other people for not being plain, and then you might not even naturally be plain yourself, but you're trying to, like, be plainer and be more like less because you don't want to be too much, because it's not what's in right now, you're annoying. You're insufferable, and I can't. And it's not even stuff that shows up on my TikTok all the time. Like, usually my TikTok is just gay anime and gay the pit ships. Whitaker Robbie. Huckle Robbie? What is that? What is it called? Something. And Mel from the pit. And blah blah blah. But just, you know, every now and then I get a few videos of people judging other people for their looks and being like, oh my god, that's too much, blah blah blah. Now, and then every so often I'll get a video where people are hating on eyeliner, and because I love eyeliner so much, like, I'm such an eyeliner, like, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but I love eyeliner so much. And I'm biased, but I obviously think that it looks great on everybody. But when people are judging other people for wearing eyeliner, and they're even judging their past selves for expressing themselves, it's like, even though it doesn't show up on my For You page all the time, whenever it does. Anyways, I think I've filmed enough for this YouTube video. Goodbye. I'm gonna let out my corgi, and I'm gonna keep wearing eyeliner every single day, and maybe I'll make it even bigger just to spite you bitches. So I was house sitting / pet sitting for my mom, and she wanted me to clean her whole house. It was, you know what? I hope she likes the job that I did. Also, she bought a new vacuum for me to vacuum with, and it kept dying like every 5 minutes, even though I charged it for hours. It was stressing me out. This was it dying so fast. But I really did miss seeing her dogs while I was here. The Dalmatian was originally mine, but I did not get to keep him. She did not let me keep him. But it's okay, because honestly, my corgis are a lot more well behaved, but I did miss seeing him. He's very sweet. Probably can't see it, but there's a spider web right there connecting all the way to the wall, and I'm terrified, but it's too high, so I can't reach it. I just have to suffer. I slept on the couch all night, and it was so freaking cute. My mom's Dalmatian and her Pomsky slept by my side all night. It was actually really cold, so it was really cozy. Honestly, tell me if I'm crazy, but her Pomsky does not look like a Pomsky. He used to. He looks a little deformed now, but he's still very cute. I love him so much, but upon doing further research, apparently Pomskys have a lot of health issues that I did not know about. But you know what? I wasn't the one who bought the dog, so not on me. But he's still very sweet, and I miss him very much. But he's also very stinky. He does need a bath. I just woke up. And I let my mom's dogs out because I am dog sitting her dogs, and oh my god, I'm not used to bad dogs anymore, because I woke up, there was 2 poos and a pee on the floor, possibly 3 poos, I don't know. Did the eyeliner stay on? Not really, but did the waterline eyeliner stay on? Yeah. I always like how it looks when I wake up, and it like looks like a little crazy. But anywho, yes, I've just let them out. But I woke up, and there was this corgi that I've been seeing on TikTok, and I thought he was so cute, and I thought that he was, you know, like fully grown, multiple years old, and he was just big, because some corgis can get a little big. Mine's just naturally big. He's not overweight or anything. He's just a little bit bigger than the average corgi. Sometimes males grow a little bit bigger, and mine is a boy. But then I realized, and I noticed that the account is a corgi Malamute mix, and I was like, oh my god, there's no way that this is healthy. You know, obviously, like, if it was a rescue dog and he didn't know that it was a mix, it's not his fault. But no, his whole entire thing is that it's a corgi Malamute, and that he loves that that's the dog breed, and the dog is only 7 months, and it's 55 pounds. Oh, my mom's dogs are coming inside. They can open the back door themselves. That's so great. I'll close that in a second. She has cameras everywhere, so I'm scared. It's not the only place where I have privacy. My entire life is a bathroom. That's why I don't live here anymore. But I actually like had to block him for my own sanity, because one, I feel horrible for the dog, especially because he purposely chose that breed without doing any research on it, and he is an adult and not just a kid whose parents let him buy it. Like, fully frontal lobe developed adult. And then I had to block him for my own sanity, because there were like people defending it in the comments, basically being like, oh, well, if it wasn't healthy, it wouldn't be allowed to be bred. That's not true. French bulldogs, pugs. So I looked it up. Yeah, it's really bad, because a corgi has dwarfism and their legs are so short and the Malamute is so big, it's gonna have a lot of spinal issues and joint issues, and he's already really heavy. For only being 7 months, he's like 55 pounds, because the person said how much he weighed. I'm not gonna say the account name, but I feel very bad, and please, if you are an adult and you're not getting a rescue, if you're getting a dog that's like specifically bred to be a certain way, please do your research to make sure that the breed is healthy and that the breeder that you're buying them from are good. Obviously, we all make mistakes. That is totally okay. Like, I'm gonna be honest, my first corgi, he honestly seems super well taken care of, but I don't know if the breeder was like the best breeder ever. I don't know. But when I got my second corgi, I was like, no, I need to be on top of this. I need to make sure that the breeder is good. I need to get from someone who's reputable, who seems real, obviously, and who has good reviews, and blah, 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 blah. And the corgi, when I was looking up health issues, really the only health issue that it had that was serious, that a lot of corgis struggle with, is arthritis, because sometimes they can be overweight. And yeah, blah, 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 blah. So yeah, just, I love dogs. I love dogs. Please. Please.
Goodness, be safe up there. Why are you even up there, girl? Balto, where are you? Balto. He's in the bushes. There he is. Hello. Hello. I've been walking back and forth in the backyard, just from like here to there, for 30 minutes because I'm too scared to walk in the neighborhood. Anyways, I thought that little thing right there was a mushroom, and I was like, oh my god, a mushroom is growing in the backyard. It's a dirty toy. I tried to poke it with a stick because I wanted to see the inside of the mushroom, but this is not a mushroom. Oh my god. This is my old bedroom. When I lived at my parents' house, I'm kind of sad because my mom told me my brother's taking it over. He literally just redid his bedroom. He like painted it and got new furniture and everything, and now he wants to take over my old bedroom, and I'm kind of sad because I think it looks cute right now. Like, I think it looks good. I love the little blue theme they got going on. Like, it's basically just a storage room right now, but he's gonna repaint it. Oh, the cats are fighting. Anyways, he's gonna repaint it and redo the whole thing, and he's probably gonna get rid of my bed and my dresser. Oh yeah, that's a painting I did in the back, right there. And here's another painting I did. And this is what my mom did. And I think this is a photograph I took. I didn't remember. But yeah, he's gonna throw away everything. This is, I used to store all my stuff in this. He's gonna probably throw that away. He's probably gonna get rid of my old guitar. I have no room in my place for this. So, buy a guitar if he gets rid of it, I guess. This dresser's cute. Like, if I ever lived in a bigger place, I would love this dresser again. I know he's gonna fucking get rid of it. He's gonna get rid of the bed, the curtains, everything. Everything. I kind of want to snatch this lamp up. It was my great-grandma's. I have no room for it, though. But he's gonna throw it away. And I don't want him to. So sad. Maybe I need to snatch this little cat decor up as well. Oh my god. This background, though, cinema. I love this room. Like, I love the blue. I love the natural light. I'm sad. I'm in mourning. I do like my room now, though, because me and my husband shared an office, but then he was like able to move his desk into our bedroom, so now I can have my own room, like for office space. So I have a sewing table and a computer table for streaming, and then a couch, because I just really wanted my own room to do my own stuff in and stream in and whatnot. And we always thought that the house was too small and that we would never be able to move his office stuff into the bedroom or move my stuff into the bedroom, so then the office could be his. But it worked out, and I love it, and I love the way my office setup is now. But I kind of miss my old room, I'm not gonna lie. But I do feel like my house is cozier.
Not gonna lie, it's scary here. And but I don't know, I'm sad. Like if I'm like 80 and I live here again, this room is gonna be it's gonna be gone because my brother is gonna ruin it. But it's okay. There's a lot of stuff that's still here that used to be mine. That is still mine. They just left it here. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through. The cats are fighting. I'm scared. I think I'm gonna go through and put a bunch of it in a trash bag to donate to Goodwill or a different thrift store. Because I'm not gonna lie, this is low-key a hoarder house. Not even an over-exaggeration. Like, my husband, low-key, not even gonna lie, he helped me cure my hoarding addiction because I had so much shit, and I still feel like I have so much stuff in my room right now, which is also another reason why I wanted like my own office, and then like for myself with all of my stuff, because I have so much stuff. But now I'm looking back and I'm like, why does my mom have 5 coffee makers in the kitchen? Why is there so much stuff here? I'm like, you know what, I'm fine. Like, I no longer feel like I have too much stuff, because I was thinking of stuff to get rid of, because I had gotten rid of so much stuff before. I had gotten my new corgi, Bonnie, and I just got here like 2 weeks ago, and I got rid of so much stuff to make room for her, and I donated so much stuff, and I was still feeling like I had too much. But now that I'm here, I'm like, I'm good. I also rearranged the whole kitchen. There's too much stuff everywhere. It was all able to fit other places. But in my defense, if she doesn't like it, she did tell me to clean everything while I was here. And I did do that. I did do that. But yeah, I'm gonna go through my old stuff now and put it in a donation trash bag. I'm gonna leave it here and just write the words donate on it. I'm just gonna tell her that it's my old stuff that I don't want, and she can donate it. But if she doesn't want to donate it, she can just take it back and put it back in this bedroom. But if my brother's gonna turn his room into this room, why it need to be here? Like, where's it gonna go? Too much stuff everywhere. Please, guys, this is your sign. This room is the cleanest room in the whole house. But also, yeah, I love how my eyeliner like is all smudgy when I wake up, like the waterline eyeliner. The rest of it, the wing, is rubbed off, but I love it. I don't even think I'm gonna put on makeup today because I really like how this is looking. And I need to stream more, guys. If you have ideas for stuff to stream, please let me know, because I need to actually get back into it. I need to stop procrastinating. Oh my god, I just realized my phone was sitting on the pillow. You better have been able to hear me. Anyways, what was I gonna say? I don't know. This is your sign to not have too much stuff. You know, we don't need to keep over consuming, because that just leads to more waste. And I will say though, I'm a big thrifter. I love Facebook Marketplace. I love thrift stores. I love, you know, just finding stuff on the side of the road. Like furniture and stuff, you know, like people put it outside of their house or apartments and they're like, I don't want it anymore. And it's not like, you know, nasty. It's just, you know what I mean? But yeah, thrift more, buy stuff that has already been gently used, repurpose, because honestly, because honestly, there's just so much stuff in this world, and there's so much waste everywhere, and sometimes I think about it and I get really sad about it. So, and I honestly, like, I think there's enough stuff that we don't need to keep buying new stuff. We can just keep repurposing and reusing forever, basically. And I don't think people want to do that. I do think sometimes you can buy new stuff, like my sewing table. I did get it on Amazon. It was a computer desk, but I had gotten it because I couldn't find anything anywhere else. And at the time, I didn't have a car to get something from Facebook Marketplace or a thrift store, and so my options were limited, so I did get it on Amazon, and that's totally fine and understandable. But also, I have a little rant. There was this TikTok, if I remember the username, I will put it somewhere on the screen, but it was basically saying how newer houses and newer builds and newer furniture is poor quality now because the oak or the wood, whatever it's called, used to sit and mature for about 100 years or so, so it could get really hard and really sturdy. But now they're only letting the wood mature for a few years before cutting the trees down, so it's not as sturdy, it's not as hard, it doesn't last as long, it's not as heavy. And I had already like knew that newer houses and furniture weren't as good quality as stuff that I've seen growing up in other people's houses, in my own house, like my family's house, and thrift stores and stuff like that, just based on the feel and based on vibes. I'm like, no. And every time I see a newer build house, I see people on TikTok complaining about it all the time. They're like, it's not built right, everything's falling apart. And then older houses are so much more sturdy and they're built to last. And even light bulbs, I remember that the original light bulbs were built to last forever, but then they made light bulbs different so they didn't last forever, so that way the light bulb company didn't go out of business, and everything's just not really made to last anymore, and it's very sad. So yeah, I don't remember why I started talking about this, but anyways, a plus side of getting older stuff and used stuff is that it's gonna last longer. And not always, but most of the time, if you are lucky and you are able to find a good thrift store or on Facebook Marketplace, it is cheaper than buying new. And a lot of times it's already built for you, so you don't have to get it on Amazon and build it yourself. So yeah, I really don't like over consuming, and I feel like one of the reasons why I really have a distaste for over consuming and buying new sometimes obviously like makes sense. I do that too. Like I shop on Amazon sometimes, whatever. It's I'm not the economic police, whatever. But because like I literally like grew up hoarding stuff. I grew up over consuming stuff, and granted, a lot of the stuff that I over consumed was mostly just thrifted because I didn't really buy most things new. But and now that I am back home pet sitting, whenever I'm back home, I see how much stuff everyone has, and I feel like that's really helped me learn to not over consume, because I grew up from a family of over consumers. So if you didn't grow up with that, you might not care as much, but you know, I care. And I don't know, this is your sign just to do a little bit. You don't even have to do the best you can. Just do a little bit. Just do a little bit. Just thrift a little bit more than you do already. Just buy a little bit less than you do already, unless it's something you need. But yeah.